Let's get into this one. Access Arena, are you awake? Map 2, quarterfinal number 1, NRG versus Vitality. Anders and Moses to guide you through.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Alex. Let's get this game underway. It's going to be map number 2 here between Vitality and NRG. Vitality being up one map already. And they're going to be starting on the CT side. NRG on the T side, setting up for an execute towards an MTB bomb side. This may have been entirely the wrong defensive call coming out here for the French side. They are just shooting through the smoke, hoping to catch somebody as the bomb is about to go down. Oh, nice shot, though.
NRG cannot lose too many players. They have a fast flank coming in. They pushed mid. Good response from Cirque, but still, Alex is going to be coming in on the flank. Can they spot that quick enough? Stanislaw can jump to see things. But all of Vitality just waiting for Alex to be in position. Oh, Cirque goes down way too aggressive. You don't need to make that push.
Oh, they're in trouble now. They found the bomb site for free. This is the round that you need to win right here. Breeze going to be taking down one, but there's still the only couple of players left. Breeze picking up a little more ball, and Stanislaw with a kill on Alex. It's just RPK left. He gets one, but the bomb is so far ticked already. I don't think he can make it, and Stanislaw will take him down.
That was a bit sketchy. NRG almost losing grasp of that bomb site, but they hold on just well enough. 2 big kills for Stanislaw, who had that quiet first map. They absolutely need him to continue this. On their map pick, 1-0, NRG need a very good start. Rifles coming out, MAC-10 coming out on Tarek, and it looks like Vitality might actually just keep the pistols, not invest a whole lot. But these are a couple good and important kills. Every single time NRG loses the man advantage, they get it right back. Mid push again. Breeze is going to be waiting. Here comes the contact. There's no flashbang for the CT side.
A little bit there for Breeze, but he's in so much trouble. They're all right in front of him. He's actually going to pick up a couple of good kills, and Cirque there to help him out. Oh, this is so much better than you could have expected. They could have really been caught off guard there, but managed to turn it around.
I thought Breeze was absolutely going to get caught off guard. He didn't look like he was considering the possibility of aggression whatsoever. That's 2 rounds now. Vitality has pushed mid. Obviously not spotted in the pistol round. 2-0. Rifles picked up for Vitality. They've got the AUGs and the M4s. No AWB quite yet on Zaiwu. But still 2 MAC-10s out of NRG. So you'd expect this to be some kind of very aggressive, fast pace. Once they choose to go, and it looks towards the B bomb site with the MAC-10s leading the way. So many flashbangs going to come out. Everything being used, and RPK is going to be on the defense. Apex and Alex are already here, but these MAC-10s need to produce something, and they've got the first kill. But Alex has already slipped in towards bench. He can recover. There's one. That's the bomb on the ground. Good trade from Breeze, but it's back and forth. And Apex taking damage to the smoke. Ethan's going to come right through. He's got another.
What an amazing flank coming out from Ethan with just the MAC-10, although Saibu's there to pick up just a couple, and now Tarek, that MAC-10, what is he going to try and do? He does spray down Saibu, but this is not the best weapon for this kind of scenario. And NBK is right on the other side, looking. Oh, there's so much noise being made for Tarek. I would have said that's very dangerous. He does have a full minute, though. Could go, yeah, I kind of like this.
I don't. He has a MAC-10. What are you expecting? All the weapons, all the long-range weapons you could possibly ask for are down in the bomb site. Obviously, no idea the position of NBK, but now he's going right back at this angle. And NBK is reading this the whole damn way. And Tarek, I don't think he spotted that, but NBK looks like he's so well prepared. He must have seen the shoulder.
He feels very locked in at the moment. NBK taking an even better position, and that's going to be the kill. Nicely done. And a third round here being picked up by Vitality.
I think NRG is going to be okay with that result, considering they got 4 kills with 2 MAC-10s on the board. The MAC-10s were actually the ones left up in the halls. I mean, one of them got into the action, but Tarek with his not able to get into the site, and Vitality just keeps sending bodies through the smoke, catching NRG completely off guard before they can put the bomb down. We're going to get a timeout from Vitality, I think probably because they know the money situation is such a scary spot.
Calming everything down just a little bit. But yeah, that was a little bit of a bonus round holding on to the MAC-10s. They did actually do a fair bit of work down on the low ground of the bomb site.
I mean, Ethan did great. The opening kill, and you'll see him sneaking through the smoke to continue to try and take this. But Zaiwu coming through that, how are you going to expect that? Cirque wasn't ready for it, caught in an awkward moment as he falls down. You can see Tarek there, frustrated at losing the one-on-one. Scout on Zaiwu. SMGs picked up on some of the other Vitality members, but it's a very strong buy from NRG.
Yeah, a couple of rounds towards the B bomb side this time. Just taking top mid there is going to be Cirque with the Tech-9. And then the rest of them are going to be collapsing very quickly on this bomb side. And what an entry it is! Breeze picking up 2 big shots there. And it will be Ethan to find the third one.
I think NBK just walked right into that. I think Breeze was just shooting at the first guy, and they were setting up a pop flash. They wanted NBK to get aggressive as soon as the execute was starting, and it might have actually worked, and just unlucky timing. Vitality, though, had 3 players at the A bomb site. They had the right read on the situation, and they looked like they came into Dust 2 so prepared for what NRG wanted to do. Couldn't happen again on this map, but obviously going to be a third round for NRG, and that's the nightmare money scenario for the defensive side. So going to have to be a bit longer to wait before ZywOo gets that AWP.
Yes, and if you are on the NRG side, then keeping that weapon out of his hands is obviously going to be critical. So that's a step in the right direction. And again, if you are just joining us, then the first map that was being played, Dust 2, was the map pick of Vitality. This is the map pick in the home territory here for NRG. And I think this map statistically is also a little bit lower on the win percentage for Vitality overall. So it's not actually terrible, but still, it isn't one of their favorite maps. So that should tell you something.
It's great news for NRG if they want to come back into this series. Yeah,
wow.
He's completely blinded. Oh, he spotted NBK, so he did transfer over. He spotted him right before he got blind, but what good composure out of Breeze. 2 huge kills.
Speaking of which, if this whole best of 3 goes to NRG, then right now Breeze is probably the leading for an MVP award on his team. Playing very well on Dust 2 and starting off hot on this map too. Now mid control very, very fast here for the NRG side. Not even worried a little bit. They are going to be checking the ramp there on the Vitality side, and NBK is on a mission too.
A lot of information being gained. We saw this kind of bite Vitality on Dust 2 in that second round where NRG had all the intel despite low weapons, and Ethan's dinked. Down to 46, and he's going to be finished off from window. He gets funneled right back into the waiting arms, and this means NBK's flank could be huge, but he sees Stanislaw. He knows he's got to back away. That's not a fight you can take. There's still an element of danger, not just because it's 4-on-5, but there's 2 SMGs, 2 players with armor. And actually, an okay amount of utility, all things considered.
Yeah, there's definite possibilities here. They have a bit of a trick set up over at the B-bomb site, where RPK is jumping and Alex is sort of hiding in the corner, so they're just probably hoping that someone is going to be taking the bait and trying to run down RPK. It looks like they're going to head the other direction instead. Nance Apex hiding in Get Right. He's actually got some pretty good grenades to deal with this. If they Molotov him, he could smoke it off and he's going to be falling back instead. They might be making the wrong call here.
Yeah, it's hard. It's been so silent across the map this entire time. How's Vitality supposed to know what's coming? They tried to go for the pushes for information and it didn't pan out. Well, Breeze is going to get some contacts here, and he's not going to win that battle. Now it gets even more dangerous. And Tarek is brought low.
Yeah, in spite of the fact that he won that fight, it's still the grenade that does a lot. 4-on-3 here, and everything on the line right now for NRG. They can't give this round up. Vitality had almost nothing coming into it. They must be able to win this. They do have a lot of pretty good weapons in play, but some of their players are already tagged up a little bit. No defuse kit in play, so if they want to go for the retake instead of saving the guns, they need to do it very, very quickly. Oh, nice duck. Stanislaw absolutely wrecking them. And RPK on the bomb site, but again with the MP9, not really a favorable weapon. That's a 3rd kill here for the captain of the NRG team, and he just saved them.
Apparently not a Dust 2 player, and he was critical in this because he had to protect them from swinging wide on Tarek. Tarek underneath the balcony doesn't really have a great fight if those players are swinging along the wall, so Stanislaw absolutely had to deliver. 4-1. NRG with the lead on the offensive side. ZywOo still not going to have the AWP. It's going to have to wait a little bit longer, which is great for this NRG side if they want to keep building this lead. Manages that very well, especially considering NBK had picked up a Krieg. They actually had 2 rifles. And Vitality not able to make it work, but here we go. M4, ZywOo aggressive using the edge of the smoke. He's got Alex as well. That is a really, really tough crossfire on that point of contact. You could see the little tracers, the blue line of sight. And actually with Apex behind ZywOo and Catwalk and Alex and Connector, this is a very centralized defense and they can get aggressive off this. ZywOo, if he feels no pressure, certainly going to pick a timing. But if NRG actually hits this and is able to get into the A bomb site, everyone from Vitality is going to be locked out by smokes. There'll be nothing they can do except throw nades and spam.
Yeah, and that looks to be the game plan even. They seem to be sort of well aware that that could be a possibility.
But Vitality's kept up this stance for far too long. They don't have any information. Now pushing mid. Now they're going to be blocked out. Can they get anything before this bomb gets planted?
Oh, they're just praying right now, aren't they? If they could get anybody through the smoke, that would make a big difference. Bit of a jump, and Ethan will take advantage. Even taking down NBK was boosting him. It does not get any better than this, maybe except for Tarek taking down RPK. Vitality looking uncomfortable in the defensive stance early on in this game.
It's actually a clever idea, that boost to try and get one pick towards holes. You know that Palace player on the T side is going to be trying to help support, maybe spamming through a smoke, not expecting that kind of a fight, but the jump to get information revealed the fact that there were 2 players boosted there. An easy double kill for Ethan. 5 now for NRG.
Yeah, and for those keeping count, that's also 6 rounds being played already with ZywOo not having the AWP. So might be worth looking into that. Of course, that is a big resource on the Vitality side. So does help that NRG are winning all these early rounds, of course, but still.
And if you're Vitality now, you know, you have to save. You can do some of the half buys around these weapons, but keep as much money because next round ZywOo's going to have the op. And that's kind of what you're waiting on. If you're getting beat up this early, just get that AWP in his hands and see if he can create something for you. Ethan actually in Palace, I think, gets both of those kills, even transfers down for the foundation of the boost. Ethan's going to get aggressive again. We saw this on Dust 2 to great effect, and he's just going to go challenge. He wants a duel. Meanwhile, push towards underpass is going to be watched by Breeze, and I think he knows what's coming. There's the first. Oh, and Alex with the Deagle able to return, but is he able to get back? There's no one in mid to punish him. ZywOo's covering that with an M4. And still A seems to be the final goal of this NRG side.
Yeah, it certainly feels that way, doesn't it? Guarantee you Breeze is not going to be happy about missing that shot. It looked like he had that double kill without much of an issue, but nicely done for Alex with the Deagle. Now, look at where he is now, Alex, though.
It's an even better position after the kill. This is, I mean, this can get cleared if they come back, and NRG has to be aware of the possibility. They're very cautious in rotating back towards the B bomb site. But Alex can gather a lot of information with the noise, and actually, if he keeps his nerve, if Alex holds the trigger and ZywOo can distract long enough for him, which he's trying to do from connector, that can be so tough to deal with.
Ethan, oh, he's going to go and check it. Heads up play, that really makes the difference. Still, 45 seconds left in the round. And Apex alone in the bomb site. He does have the AUG, he does have the armor as well. If he can turn around at the right time, it looks like he's going to go check middle with ZywOo now. He's back to the bomb site, 30 seconds left. Yeah, they need a hero performance out of Apex right now. Otherwise, this is going to be another bomb site lost for them. He's so flashed, and ZywOo going to be there to try and pick it up. Does get the second kill, and somehow turns it. Oh, he's get one more headshot to take down Stanislaw. And finally, Circus going to be there, 14 seconds left. Behind the pillar waiting, and he's going to be so quick. That's the quad kill. ZywOo saving them, and Vitality pick up a second round.
Oh, that's so disgusting. This is why we talk about him as one of the best so far in this tournament. It's even without the AWP. We said we needed a heroic performance out of Apex, but it's the follow-up that comes in. It's ZywOo with an M4 that really covers that, so aggressive and rotate into the B bomb site. And on top of it all, he's got a free AWP. You mentioned keeping that weapon out of his hands for as long as possible, as much as possible, has got to be goal number 1 for NRG, and they've just lost that battle. He's got 2,600 in the bank as well, so even if he loses it, he can still rebuy. Cirque not able to clutch things out, getting aggressive with the M4. Great peek from Breeze. An opening kill onto Apex. NBK, RPK, and Alex still defending this site. It's so crazy the amount of trust these veterans and these championship players have in someone like ZywOo. Put him on the other side of the map and you don't need to help him out. Doesn't even have support from Catwalk.
No, they're just expecting that he'll do fine if they show up, and I mean, why not? He did just get that quad kill to add to the stats. His statistics, by the way, for multi-kills during this tournament is way out of control already at this point. NBK actually sneaking up, and Tarek, oh, the timing is actually unbelievable. It is going to be Tarek to spot it out first, and that's a clean headshot to take down NBK. That was a bit of a coin flip, wasn't it, up there?
It really was, especially when he looked away, but this one shouldn't be a coin flip. It's going to be an easy kill for ZywOo. Ethan now has the bomb, and he's all alone in underpass, and gonna have to kind of push up and meet with Stanislaw. trying to hold on to mid as much as possible. Only 3 players, so Vitality not getting aggressive, but Alex going to transition over to windows. ZywOo's going to start creeping towards that A bomb site. There's a timer on this. This can actually be a great defense, important trade for Ethan, but now they know the bomb is in mid.
Molotov to clear that one out. Tarek, that's the Molotov you want right now. RPK forced out into the open, and they must have heard him running as well. He's in so much trouble. Tarek will take him down. A good double kill for him, and now it's all on ZywOo here. 14 seconds left. Oh no, the bomb plant. It might be right in front. So, oh my God! He lines it up and shuts it down! And now we just need to wait. They can't plant the bomb anymore. Tarek,
yes,
there's no time. He does get it in the last possible second. And ZywOo is back for more. Looking for him. Already with the triple. Just needs one more click of that scope, and Tarek is hiding behind Tetris. ZywOo knows! Back-to-back quad kills! Winning it for Vitality. You've never seen anything like it.
The reads they have, a 3 versus 5. ZywOo rotating all the way around to the A bomb site, and you can see when the bomb's being planted, NRG does not believe anyone's going to be in CT spawn. What a ridiculous performance. Saving the day twice now is ZywOo, and that surely a timeout from the French side. But how do you recover from that if you're NRG?
I am not sure if you do. Listen to the crowd chanting his name. His first time on this stage, and they already love him. And you could understand why. Back-to-back quad kills. I don't know how you could recover from this. What a monstrous player.
You get a little bit lucky, but fair play. Give him all the luck in the world. Tarek, shell-shocked at that point. Doesn't even see him on the screen, I don't believe. Just barely. A fast shot from ZywOo. 5-3, and Vitality on the verge of wrestling control of this half away from NRG. The offense was starting to look so good, and Cirque now needs to deliver, but he's got to back out of the Molotov. So much damage being dealt. And it's aggressive. Look how fast they're already up catwalk. Not expecting it. Apex does go down. Good change of pace from NRG, but again, another opening kill, and they still have to deal with ZywOo, and they're walking right towards him.
Yeah, what a play that was from Stanislaw. That's the kind of stuff that we didn't really see much out of Dust 2. And now ZywOo is over on this side again with the AWP. Gotta be careful. Cirque will take him down. Did win a lot of opening duels as well on the other map, so nice to see him do it once again here. Now Alex, the sole defender on the bomb side. Oh, they actually all check almost everything, but Ethan missing a spot, and Alex picking up 2 big shots. That's now going to be a 2-on-3. Still not easy for Vitality, but that could have been a big mistake.
NRG is getting beat by assumptions. They have to stop assuming these bomb sites are completely clear. They have to stop assuming that CT spawn is going to be clear. No one is securing this properly. No one is keeping eyes on where the next play can be made, and it's obviously smart movement from Vitality and positioning to get into these spots. But they cannot keep running into these obstacles when they have the entirety of the bomb site. The tough part for Vitality, these saves coming in are important. They have no money. They've been bailed out from ZywOo twice now with 4 kills, but it's always come down to just one player surviving. And the defense isn't going to have a whole lot to play with in the next rounds.
No, they're really not. And a lot of credit to NRG. If you are going to be losing 2 rounds like that to him, then taking him down in the 3rd round, that has to feel pretty good. Because otherwise, that's going to get into your mind pretty quickly that, well, you know, whenever he's alive, we might just lose the round anyway. So nicely done for NRG. Moving into round number 10 with a scoreline of 6-3 in favor of NRG. That's very good already on the first half here. Playing T-side Mirage. They're going to be happy about this.
You have to hope this play from Alex right here just puts him on notice. Like that they're going to be aware that, I mean, you think the previous round when they had MAC-10s, that very first gun round, so many players from Vitality just coming through smoke and getting involved in the action. You have to be aware of the possibility. Pop flash peek. This time it works magnificently, and the bomb is down. Still 4 players at this A bomb site. There's so much defense here. Oh, another flashbang, and Cirque goes down for free. A ramp and bomb control for Vitality. With just 2 guns, they've now picked up 2 more.
Oh, they might be walking into a lot of trouble here, though. Stanislaw's got the perfect lineup for it, but Alex will take him down with a deagle right afterwards. And this fight continues. It's still a 2-on-2 with the bomb on that ramp. And Apex wants to fight, but He's gonna go down. That's Ethan with a triple. Now RPK, yeah, he sees a little bit. He's gonna win that fight. Breeze on the other side has had a really good best of 3 so far. And RPK actually making a fair bit of noise running back. So I think Breeze had a pretty good idea where he is exactly. Bomb goes down. Oh, Breeze. 22 health left. He's gonna go for the fight, and he will just barely win it. I was gonna say he had a smoke, a Molotov flashbangs. He could have done a lot of things, but he did it the hard way, I guess.
Well, as you mentioned, he had the information. He knew where RPK, like the area he was in. Obviously, didn't know he came all the way back. But what a good recovery from NRG. I'm not quite sure how they managed it so well. Those are great pushes, great pop flashes for Vitality. Again, the teamwork is just shining through. However, as we mentioned before, ZywOo without the AWP makes Vitality into a different beast. This is going to make NRG very happy. Look at this clever play. Are they going to expect it? No, not at all. Alex! That is a creative way to push mid, although B bombsite is lost. Not entirely. Apex is still here and Tarek is still fighting, but the bomb is dropped at top mid. The aggression from Vitality is letting them fight for these rounds.
And surely the critical thing right now for Vitality is to make sure that they can save all 3 of these rifles. Their money is so broken. Even winning this round, that is certainly something, but they actually need to make sure that they can keep the money alive and start to build into this game again. You almost are a little bit worried to even think about what would have happened if NRG had actually had the bomb at B. Then, you know, it would have been another potentially 2 versus 3, 1 versus 3, even with the bomb down.
Well, this time Tarek at least has some time to play with. It's still not going to be easy, still very unlikely, especially considering when he walks out here, ZywOo with the AWP has just the nastiest of all angles. But if he can somehow find this, ooh, he's turned away, going to come back for more, and he's got the timing on it. Tarek, there's the peek, and he never even saw it coming. I guess one benefit, probably the best thing Tarek could have done is if he was able to get that kill, keep the AWP away, especially a free AWP, but regardless, a nice push from Alex.
He seems to have been in the forefront of a lot of these kind of pushes, sort of making some creative plays, hitting some good deagle shots. He's doing a very good job.
It's also tough to know who to give credit to these, right? Because Alex, we know as the in-game leaders, really put Vitality like on a new trajectory. But you know, there's still a conversation that NBK doing a lot of calling on the CT on the defensive sides. But regardless of who's actually making the play calls, it's very apparent they've done a lot of work in setting up some of these creative ways of doing pop flashes of aggression. And as French Counter-Strike has always been, they're not afraid to go through a smoke.
No, definitely not. You could see already 7-4, favoring NRG on their map pick, but now they have run out of money finally, and that might give a bit of space for Vitality to start to feel a bit more comfortable on the map. We'll see how this goes.
This is wild, though.
Yeah.
NRG's actually going for a full investment. They've bought everything except for Breeze at 1,400, so they want to fight for this round. They have some to play with a 7-4 lead. I would have expected they wanted to get a few more rounds with rifles, but not to be. This looks like a fake. Stanazol with the bomb all the way towards that A bomb site, but they need kills over at B. They must have these frags. Ethan and Breeze going to come through the underpass. Cirque at top mid. So many smokes at the B bomb site. They need a kill somewhere.
Trying to see if they could boost up into the window. They're going to be successful. ZywOo, though, is absolutely on it. Does spot him out, so that's still some good information to get. And he's going to be falling back around the corner, but yeah, you could see the whole defense now shifting as a response. They don't have mid control, they don't have window control, Vitality, and still a good kill there on Ethan, so that's going to give them a little bit back. Stan waiting on that ramp for the whole round so far.
Yeah, well, they had Ethan in window, and that's the player who goes down, so now they don't have that real good pivot point. They have boosted Tarek up as well. But NRG, they used so much utility on that fake towards the B bomb site and got nothing from it, and now they just seem lost. Now they're not quite sure what they can do. NBK still in the A bomb site, still seeing absolutely nothing. Needs to be a frag, catches a good timing, sees them in connector. Still no rotation just yet, and NBK might just handle it himself. One more player jumping around, he's ready for the peek from Tarek. What a great heads-up play from NBK. Even though he runs out of ammunition, even though he burns, he delivers a victory.
Man, the prediction for that second kill was beautiful, wasn't it?
It was great.
That's a 5th round on the board. I mean, this first half, even if it's 8-7 in favor of Vitality at the end, I think NRG still have a good number of rounds to work with. The one thing they just have to avoid right now, I think, is more, let's say, the atmosphere on that Vitality team has to be kept low. They need to make sure that they really crush them a little bit, but they're back on pistols. I mean, obviously they forced the last round, so they can't really do much of anything.
All right, well, they wanted to go towards B, but scared away by utility. Stanislav back towards the A-bomb site still. And this could have been a rifle round for NRG if they'd saved in the previous, as you mentioned, the force buy. And not getting anything done with it is the real tough part. You're going to love this, though, Anders. They're going for a run boost.
We do always like them, most of all because they so rarely work. And unfortunately, Cyber's looking the other way. Otherwise, maybe it could have been a good shot. Going to be following it up. You can tell that he's really starting to get warmed up into this AWP. Lord have mercy on anyone who's on the other side of that. He's got 17 kills. Make it 18. Why not? 6-7. And Vitality now really starting to get back into the game a little bit more. It does scare me. I am getting worried. 18 kills. The closest to him is Ethan on the other team at 13, and everybody else is below that.
He did have, I mean, he had 2 rounds with 4 kills each. Two clutch saves.
Yeah.
So, I mean, outside of that, he's only had 10, but still, those have delivered massive impact rounds for Vitality to keep him in this game. NRG would love to get up to 9. ZywOo being aggressive with this AWP is going to get a chance for a shot. That's such a slim margin, and he nails it.
How could you be so quick all the time? It's an early kill favoring the French side. We'll see if they can roll that all the way through. I really think they need to win all the remaining rounds here to have even a ground to stand on for the second half. It looks like they want to go back to that B bomb side, but that's going to be very tricky right now. RPK and Alex are both, or Apex are both in here. Apex with the AWP, and RPK is going to be jumping for information, so they'll know what's coming.
Can they stop it is the question. Here come the flashbangs. Here comes the push. RPK, smoke out, making sure they can't push this way. It's a little bit late, but he's still got the first kill. He's got the second as well. He's holding it down. The tank is back. Triple kill, and Circus the only one left standing. Not even gonna make it.
With the FAMAS weapons, that's what you like to see. And that's gonna bring us into round number 15 here with a tied scoreline of 7-7. All right, a little bit of a joke there.
That's not bad.
It's an attempt.
That's pretty good.
You like to see it.
This was so nice from RPK. Obviously, a bit help with the leg shot, it looks like, from Apex. Maybe some nade damage, but just the positioning. And that smoke, obviously, throwing off Stan. AK-47, and this is the issue I have with that force buy a couple rounds ago, is this half just seems to be fizzling out for NRG, where it doesn't seem there's too many rounds they've been able to fight for in the final 4 or 5 or so. 1 AK-47, 3 Deagles, a CZ on Ethan.
This really can't be allowed to happen either. When you get this kind of a lead, you have to follow through all the way. ZywOo not even worried, just creeping into the middle. Flashbang in its eyes, and he is going to be going down. That's a nice shot from Ethan, and also Stan picking up a kill with the Deagle. Now he's rushing the bomb side, the bomb right behind him, and hiding inside of the smoke. It is a 3-on-3, but they don't have very good weapons at all. They're going to try and see if they can go aggressive behind it. So, oh, that could have been huge. But now it's on Tariq. Deagle in hand. They've got everything on the other side. How do you win this fight? He's going to get one headshot. Now back towards CT spawn. He's looking for it. He's done a lot of damage already. They need this last round desperately. And he's just one more shot would do it, I think. Apex firing, and Tariq going to go down on the other side. Pistol versus pistol, and Vitality are going to be able to pick up round number 8 here. And that'll close out the half. I think that's a very good comeback.
Especially, they got the last 5 rounds of this half. NRG had no response. What a good recovery from Vitality after a blistering start to the offense for NRG. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, it's NRG's last chance to stay in the fight at ESL 1 Cologne.
not kind and it won't let go. No thoughts left in my head. My mind's not mine and it won't forget. But you bring me back from my darkness black. Cause the soul in me and the heart I have for you. It bleeds for you, it beats again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Bring me to life. Oh, you bring me to life. Now you bring me back to life. Bring me to life. No.
I stopped on my side, tried to run on a faulty line. I'm safe only, even though we burn from the light I bleed. But she bring me back, not a heart attack could take away all the love I had for you. It bleeds for you, it beats again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Oh, you bring me to
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here with the second half, second map, first quarterfinals between Vitality and NRG. And it was looking so good for NRG in that first half, but just like that, Vitality brought it back, and that can't even be allowed. NRG need that third map to try and make it to the semifinals.
They definitely do. They would love to get there, but ZywOo has just been such a force. Even when Vitality seems out of the fight, he delivers. And look at this, a B rush. It's only Ethan here. He's the only one, and what can you do? He's jumping out his teammates. He's got to do everything. He's holding on as best he can, and Ethan's got two, and you can't fault him for that.
I'm so confused about what NRG are doing in this round, although Tarek will pick up a big kill, and Apex with a couple in return. He finally goes down, and that leaves NBK. 1 versus 2, what a stunning headshot to take down San, and he gets the last one as well. I have no idea what we just saw. Am I just hallucinating? Were NRG not just having 3 members in spawn for the longest time?
I mean, I guess that's possible. That might have just been some crazy anti-strat they were going for, but I mean, Ethan delivers on every front. You're the only man at the B bomb site. You get 2 kills during a B rush. That is stellar work, but Apex and NBK, the old guard, bringing it right back for Vitality. Second round investment, though, from the defensive side, from the Americans. NRG a stack towards B this time, and they're going to see nothing. Stanislaw and Tarek in underpass. They don't realize there's no one there just yet. Again, it's going to be Ethan. Poor Ethan, all alone at the A bomb site again. And if they split this, NBK with the bomb on ramp, RPK and Palace. Oh, this poor guy, 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, and even worse, he's got the UMP. At least if you had the Deagle here, then, you know, maybe you could snipe away a headshot. It's very hard to do with the UMP. ZywOo going to be pushing up close, actually jumping in. That hugely favored him. Now he's upgraded ever so slightly to a bit of a Galil. Going to be falling back away from that Molotov. Tarek got a very long mission of flank, and Alex is waiting for this, and that is an easy kill, although Stan will come back into it, and that's a bit interesting. RPK should surely win this fight, but if he doesn't, the round could get a little bit interesting. He's going to take down Tarek, and I think that's all they needed. Now it's on Breeze. got the Deagle in hand. He's going to get a chance. That's a big shot there on Apex, at least. They're making it expensive, but I still can't see how we could win this.
He's going to try and get this gun and just leave. And
oh,
well,
no.
We've all been there. We've all felt that frustration. And he's trying to get away, but they realize he's saving, and he will be able to get out for the moment. He's got one more battle. It's over towards window as Alex comes through. Aggressive as always, of course. And Breeze has no idea. Saving this weapon is, oh, he's just going to go down anyways. That's a bit anticlimactic. That's got to be a very strange round if you're Breeze.
You could tell that he was not enjoying that.
No.
There was, I think you are right, a shared frustration across the community.
Everyone in the crowd, everyone who's played the game.
It's like, I just need that weapon, please. It didn't happen. Now 10-7 as we move in around number 18. And NRG on a horrific losing streak. This looked like it was really going to be their map to just roll through. They were looking so good in the beginning. Up 5-1 or something at the beginning. Now it's looking a little different. Apex practically stomping on Stanislaw, and he's going to continue. He loves this with the MAC-10. Big double for him to open the bomb site with. And even if there's a big stack here, it looks like they're still cleaning it up, at least for the moment here.
Well, they've gone back to the bomb site as well. Vitality shouldn't be in any danger of losing this, especially with that kill coming in. The A bomb site is cleared. You have NBK coming in on a flank with the pistol. So the MAC-10s, the low weapons have done their work, but some good shots out of Ethan. And you're right. I mean, going back to the first half, this is going to be the 8th round straight that Vitality has won. And for NRG, despite the fact that, yeah, 7 rounds in your offense is great, you just haven't won anything in some time.
Yeah, it really hit them hard all of a sudden when NRG started to be able to pick up, you know, rifles, especially that AWP on Saiwu made a difference. Now, Ethan going to be jumping in. He does not have any body armor and he's a MAC-10 and no kit. So, I mean, I think the best he could have done there was probably get one more kill to try and do some damage. It's 11-7 as a scoreline heading into round number 19 with NRG finally able to pick up rifles here on the second half. I'll see how that plays out for them.
Well, they better start delivering. It must be now. They have all the weapons they need, 3 kits, the AWP as you mentioned. And still on the Vitality side, they still have some low econ. They have a UMP, they have a MAC-10 on Apex as well. Cirque with the op heading towards connector for the moment. It's Stanislaw to anchor the A bomb site.
Yeah, Apex with the MAC-10 anyway. Obviously has money for something else, but quite happy to play around with it. It can work really great for entering, especially on that B bomb side. So we'll see how they
especially with
do.
the way we've seen him play, you know, throughout this tournament. He's been so aggressive. Zywoo's got that first kill. It's Ethan to go down. This time it's not with the AWP. He's just running around with the Krieg. 23-11 for Zywoo. Cirque is putting a lot of faith in Stanislaw, and that is a massive miscommunication in setup.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Now they're down 2 men, and Ethan is also the top fragger right now for NRG, so losing him at the start of the round is always going to be a problem. Tarek with the M4 inside of the B-bomb site, and they're all going to be coming for him. How could you possibly stay alive like this? He's just going to have to hit pretty much nothing but headshots as they come through. Down on the low ground, it's going to be RPK to go down first, but there are a lot more around the corner. They're going to be jumping right on top, and there's Apex again. Stomping on people.
Well, he's loving that MAC-10. He's going to get a free upgrade. And NRG, another round they just cannot fight with. Don't be embarrassed. Nothing to be embarrassed about there.
No, we need more crowd shots, definitely. Members of the audience, people are getting excited in here. Maybe before the end of the game we'll get that Saiwu chant back, because that was something as well. Round number 20 now starting.
He's going to get oh my God, he's going to get a standing ovation after this. And yeah, Apex just turning that corner. I think actually Breeze was coming to help out, but he had some kind of a nade in his hand. If he'd had his gun out the first time, he might have been able to stop that from happening and shore up that defense. Small buy for NRG, but it's looking dire. You have to go all the way back to round 10. For NRG in their last round victory.
Where have they gone? Things were looking good. Admittedly, they did lose two back-to-back quad kills to Saiwu. Maybe that's what did it.
Yeah, maybe they just logged out.
Just thought, you know what?
It's not worth it.
This isn't even fair, is it?
Well, pop flash towards A ramp. Ethan trying to find what information he can, but Vitality control the entire middle of the map. Makes sense as well, continuing the weaponry, and they're just going to start clearing things out. Slowly by slowly, creeping towards a pinch. But they can go anywhere. They actually have 2 players pressuring the B bomb site at the moment, but everyone else is ready and lined up to hit towards A. Alex, that's a pretty weak clear, and Ethan has spotted NBK. If he gets this kill, it would be massive, and he's just got to give it up. He realizes they're coming up connector, they're coming up the stairs, and again, for the 3rd time, Ethan is all alone on defense. Pop flash in towards CT spawn, Apex.
Oh. Well, they got the kill on Apex. You've got to give them that. The bomb is down, and it's, I mean, a pretty good job of Ethan. I actually think he did a good job staying alive there. Doesn't change the fact that they need to get in and defuse that bomb, and a lot of damage, and Sir can't even make it out. Unreal timing for the Molotov as he was just jumping up on the box, and Saiwu, of course, with more headshots, gonna close out the round with another double kill. Totaling now 25 kills and 11 deaths in 20 rounds.
What a powerhouse. 13-7, timeout called. You mentioned that cliff on Dust 2, NRG getting closer and closer and just having to crawl back from it. This is even worse. This is so long to be without any kind of hope, any kind of positivity.
Yeah, things are really not looking good at the moment for the American side. And it's so strange because it did look like they were a little bit reinvigorated at the beginning of this map.
Yeah, they looked great. And then just fizzled off. Just towards the end of that first half, they just seemingly disappeared and faded out of the server, and we haven't seen them again since. Some frustration for Cirque after that team kill, not necessarily his fault, but still gonna feel that way in the moment. Another chance for NRG to get back into this game, and all 5 players of Vitality immediately heading towards the B-bomb site.
I was gonna say if they would have rushed it, they would have run into 3 players, but it seems like they are waiting for the Molotov to disappear, and then maybe they'll try and recommit to it. Not a bad setup right now for NRG with Ethan being fairly close by. Molotov up there actually does. I thought maybe it would be cancelled out. Will eventually buy the smoke, and now looks like they are posturing to make it in. NBK last in line with the bomb. They're jumping down, and the flashbangs are so good. Breeze can't see a single thing, and Tarek, oh my god, they're all around him. I don't think you could stay alive for very long inside of this. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that they haven't found him yet. He's gonna get a kill, better than I would have expected. Ethan gonna go down next in line. And if they don't peek Cirque here, they are gonna do that. Didn't actually need to. Bomb will be planted, 2 on 3. They're so far away. Stanislaw isn't even moving out of the A-bomb side.
Yeah, he has no desire to go for this, and they absolutely need the AWP. Look at the way Vitality clears it. It's such a stark contrast from the first half where NRG into that B-bomb site would get 2 kills and then be ready to go for a plant. This time, Vitality gets the entry, and they just hit pause. They just wait for what's coming next before even worrying about the plant. And it works so well. Tarek actually very impressive to even be involved in action, considering the position he was in. 14-7 now.
Well, this is an incredible run for Vitality. They are 2 rounds away now from making the semi-final of ESL 1 Cologne, and they have done it, honestly, in just an outstanding fashion.
And it's been an 11-0 run to get them here. This has been absolutely disgusting recovery from Vitality. This team has just gotten better and better to watch as time has gone on. When it started, when we first saw some of the promise, it was, yeah, they look good, but Zywoo's got to do everything. Now you have Alex delivering. Now NBK is playing very well. A very formidable second op as well.
Stanislaw wants to take a little bit of control back. Going to be walking in on NBK, but he goes down. And that is very bad news for this A defense. Now, they're pushing up on the B side defensively as well to try and get some information, but I don't think they're going to be at this A bomb side in time. They need something outrageous to try and hold on to this one. And otherwise, it's going to be series point. As Ethan does pick up a kill on Saiwu, that is at least the beginning. But the rest of the Vitality team still moving closer to try and get that bomb plant down. In fact, attacking in towards Connector and picking up a couple of shots, and Breeze very low on health. He's in trouble. The grenade almost takes him out. And I think Tarek was trying to flank, but now he's back towards the window instead. They've got so much time, Vitality. You just wait around and see what's coming.
And the unfortunate thing for NRG is they have to make a move. They have to somehow find the information this quiet on the map. And Vitality is just saying, you know what, let's make them feel nervous. Let's make them consider the other side of the map, which is exactly what Tarek is doing, is trying to cut them off. But Breeze has no HP for any kind of a fight. Tarek's going to be far away. 42 seconds on the clock, and Vitality just coming back. NBK just checked the flank. And Tarek is going to be nowhere near helping this A-bomb site. NRG in so much trouble. It's got to be something magnificent out of Breeze.
That's asking a lot, isn't it? With 8 health left, if anything comes his way, it's going to be all over. And as you said, Tarek so far away. Now he's going to get the calls from Breeze saying, yep, I'm hearing the flashbangs and the smokes on the other side. 15 seconds on the clock is a really big deal. And actually, Tarek back here a lot sooner than you would have thought. They are going to get the bomb plant down, and that smoke is keeping Tarek out of the fight at least for a minute. Oh, he's going to go straight for it, and NBK there to take him down, and that's going to be the follow-up. NBK with the triple, and Vitality now at 15, a single round away from making the semifinals.
12 rounds straight.
This is unbelievable, isn't it?
NRG completely absent from the server, from the fight, and once again, just like Dust 2, this is looking way, way too easy for the French side. Shotgun being purchased for Tarek. One last ditch effort.
23rd round here. They need 8 in a row to try and even bring it into overtime. I don't know. I think Saiwu broke them, didn't he? The Reaper of Souls just coming in and shutting them down. Those two quad kills, it just looked like that was it.
Yeah, and he's just breaking so many people throughout this event. I mean, the problem is there's not even this individual skill for NRG isn't even showing up properly at this moment. They seem completely checked out of this game. And Vitality just doing the basic tactics. All 5 players this time towards A, gonna wait out the utility.
They do have a very strong A defense this time. Not really in weapons, but certainly in manpower. In fact, 4 people here.
Ooh, Vitality didn't like what they saw. They didn't like all that utility usage and fair play. Maybe it gave them a hint of what kind of a setup NRG is running. There are 4 players towards this A bomb site, and Vitality is going to switch things up. Zaiwu and NBK sticking around for the moment. A still might be the final goal as they come through underpass. But Vitality want mid-control before they do anything.
Had they gone B, they might have run into Tarek on that max 7. That could have been a fun moment. Now instead, could be an early warning. I like this idea as well from NRG, just buying a little bit of time with the smoke in the middle as they are at least thinking about boosting into the window. 50 seconds on the clock, and still, this 4-man stack at the A-bomb site is looking very good at the moment.
Oh, they wanted to go for a peek there, and Breeze, I think, missed the jump with that flashbang. And now Zaiwu's in position. He can peer over this smoke with ease. Breeze cannot move from his spot. And he's going to. And he's going to be eliminated. And now you have Tarek waiting. This shotgun needs to have an impact. It needs to have an impact, and it's got the start to one. But still, Vitality is lined up with only 20 seconds left. They can hit this A-bomb site. Oh, NRG has no idea what's happening on this map.
No, they look very confused. They had the defense, and it's going to be Saiwu to close it out. One more quad kill, and they are going to be in the semi-finals. Vitality with an unheard of run, stringing rounds together and shutting down NRG. What a performance.
13-0 to close out map 2, to close out this quarterfinal series. In Cologne, you will get the legend of Zaiwu on the semi-final stage.